If you want to learn a new programming language, you'll definitely need to find a course or a tutorial online to learn. You follow along the course, you write code that works properly, and everything makes sense. You're learning how to code. But then something strange happens. You finish the tutorial and try to build something on your own, and suddenly you're completely stuck. You have a lot of knowledge, yet you don't know how to use it. So what happened? Aren't tutorials supposed to feed you with the concepts needed to build a project? When you're a beginner, tutorials work really well, and that's a good thing. It gives you confidence and makes you happy because you see yourself writing code, you see yourself improving. This gives you a feeling of progress, and your mind loves this feeling, where it thinks that it's doing progress and being productive. So as long as everything feels smooth and ordered, your brain is happy. But here's the deal. During this phase, your mind is not learning how to think. You're just being taught, for example, what is a variable, how to type one, and where to click to run your code. You're not being taught how to make decisions, how to start, or how to handle obstacles while developing a real-world project. That is why after each tutorial, you try to build something, then you feel directly lost and confused. The reason behind this is that the moment you rely on tutorials being your main learning method is the moment you fall into the tutorial hell trap. You keep watching, you keep learning, yet you never feel capable to doing something on your own. That's because programming is not about following tutorials. It's about solving problems on your own. Learn how to make decisions by solving problems and fixing your own mistakes. I'm not trying to embed the idea that tutorials are your enemy. Every developer and even senior developers still use tutorials to learn a new technology. But tutorials become dangerous when you use them in the wrong way and rely on them. The fix here is simple. When you're learning a tutorial, instead of copying the instructor's code, try pausing the video and break the code on purpose, just to understand it. And even better, stop the tutorial, go and build something with what you know, even if it is something really simple and imperfect. Because programming is about learning while building, not learn everything then build. And that is what I spoke about in the previous video. Because when you build a project, you'll face obstacles that will require you to use a concept you don't know. This is where you must go to a tutorial, learn it, understand it, and apply it to your project. That is the key to balancing tutorials and actually learning while building. So keep this in mind. There is no shame in using tutorials and courses to learn a new technology. Beginners or seniors, everyone relies on tutorials to learn a new language. But the difference is how you use that tutorial. Do you fall into the trap of tutorial hell, or you are balancing between learning concepts on tutorials with learning while building? Because eventually relying on tutorials will fail you. That is where you need to understand that tutorials will get you nowhere without applying what you learned and going through obstacles by learning to overcome them with tutorials.